morning. Here we are on the northeast side of Arches National Park. We're near Lost and Found Canyon, which was just a beautiful canyoneering trip Spencer and I did, as well as Winter Camp Wash, Winter Camp Ridge. Lots of places, a really pretty desolate area south of I-70. And today we are going to do some more exploring. We're going to check out Covert Arch, which was stunning on the Google Earth kind of exploration I did. So really looking forward to that. And then the whole valley is just a beautiful canyon, just studded with towers and beautiful, colorful walls. A little side note, as you guys know, I pretty much never do sponsors. I don't think I ever have. I do burn through footwear like crazy. And I actually had a sponsor come to me, Foxelli, and asked me if I would show off their shoes and give my honest opinion. So I said I would, and usually I don't, but I burn through footwear so fast. I decided what the heck, and before making my decision, I actually did go on Amazon and just kind of review the reviews, as well as, just take a look at everything, and it came back pretty darn good. And then you can be the judge at the end of the adventure, because I'm sure this is going to be kind of rough too. That said, I am going to go ahead and take my bike on this trip and just shoot down the road there behind me and get about 4 or 5 miles down the road in order to actually get to the edge and even enter Arches National Park for some of these areas that I'm looking forward to showing you today. Awesome. All right, let's hit the road. Wow. Stampede. I guess they know to get out of the way. Hey, here we are at Lost Spring Canyon, canyoneering in Arches. We're not quite to Arches actually, but this kind of is a threshold, if you will. We are there. That's kind of the whole scene. There is some great canyoneering in here. And you can see Covert Arch as well. And that's going to be our first stop. Hanging out with the cows over here, and it should be quite sandy. Okay, left the bike, headed on the trail toward Arches National Park and Covert Arch. So here we come. Tumbleweed Valley right there. Oh, shit. Getting our first glimpses of Lost Canyon. There she is, Covert Arch. It's pretty hidden. Let's take a close look at that. I do believe we can even get all the way down there if we take this little rock slide right there. That'll be easy. I think there's more than one way even. Well, as soon as we kind of got out of the wasteland of the desert, hit this canyon, it is unbelievable. Look at that. Okie, I've got it marked as a waypoint on the map here, exactly where one of the down climbs is. I think there's one even further back on the trail, but this will get us there. A little bit of class 4. ride. Really cool. Even like a little cave back in there. And I wasn't really sure what to expect, but wow, pleasantly surprised. Total solitude and one heck of an arch, in my opinion anyway. And then the views out the back. Oh, also amazing. So Arches National Park doesn't have to be crazy crowded, I guess, is what I'm getting at there. Man, that is a neat arch. So I cut over, and actually it was great slickrock, no crypto dodging, to the Climbers Trail. It is well worth it. Great views here. The bike has been retrieved and we are now back cruising down the road. I would have just vlogged this kind of riding my bike, but it's way too sandy. It's tough to keep going at all, even with little power. So be warned, super sandy. You'll want air down tires and four-wheel drive if you want to be certain. So we just came from back there behind me and we're gonna be heading down the road here. Oh, too sandy. All right, making pretty good time down this little road toward Arches. Holy moly. Wow. There's the boundary. Beautiful LaSalle's in the background. And if you look really hard, way back in there, that's Delicate Arch. Cool stuff. And there's just a whole bunch more really epicness of the park, including Elephant Butte is the big kind of knob. That was a really exciting climb. It is amazing. So really looking forward to this hike. Actually, we're going to be going down this way over my right shoulder along a really beautiful slick rock ridge, and hopefully we'll go out onto some giant fins that extend into the canyon. Okay, let's do it. Well, this little slick rock ridge has been very, very cool. And just friendly enough to keep cruising on. So I am thoroughly enjoying it. And the views, holy smokes. They just keep on coming. Well, I'm excited to get down in there a little bit too. Well, it looks like there is a little class 3 here. And some loose. And the shoes have had pretty good grip. Man, every new vantage point is very interesting. Just a little too steep to climb over there, I think. More unbelievable. And as much as I think just this canyon with all of these towers is just spectacular, above it is the biggest cavern I've ever seen. Right there. That is huge. That'll be a giant arch one day. Man. Wow. Now we're getting almost out to the main drainage. Really nuts. Look at that overhang right there. Jeez. And then this was one of the fins I was hoping to move out on. Going across even that tiny little walkway and not as far as I can go. Looks like there might be others too. Probably not though. I did look pretty hard all around in there. But first we'll have to traverse this. Not sure if that's possible or not. Hey, there's that giant overhang we were at, running past. And then the crazy sidewalk way out there in the center. Really amazing spot. More crazy towers. And then just maybe we can get down somewhere right in there, right by that dead tree. Birches. And our dead tree. So, here goes. Oh God. Oh, I think it's a yes. And then off we go. Oh, snap. Yes, you can get down here without going way out there. That's the point we need to get to. We're in a pretty good spot. Definitely exactly where I was hoping to get. So, Adventure Island, here we come. The boots do feel a quarter size big, but man, the rubber is really grippy. So that's been kind of good, because this is not a spot you want to slip at all. Here we go. Then our traverse along this crazy ledge. Alright, it has been great fun, but I am starting to see some things that are concerning me. This little head wall, but really more concerning is the other side. So we've gotten to the super little narrow sidewalk. Not as intimidating as it looked from above, to be honest. But this side, you don't want to come off, that's for sure. Whereas this side, you probably would stop, be okay. And I think I can do this scramble. We're gonna find out. Oh boy. Yeah, baby. totally don't want to. Oh, that must be the really crazy sidewalk right there. Oh my God. Okay, onto the hot dog bun sidewalk. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, well, I say mission accomplished. We are way out on a finger of adventure, to say the least. And from here, I think I'm gonna head on back. It is about 3:30. Forward here, check this out. Holy macaroni. Yeah, I do wish I could fly the drone, but I am gonna respect the national park rules because this place is really stunning. All right, I'm not gonna waste any more time. We got a lot of sand to cover. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with arches in Moab in general. Ooh. Yeah, steep spot. Here we go. Then our traverse along this crazy ledge. I literally just rolled up to the truck. Lots of deep sand to push through. E-bike, huge help. Still stalled out a few times. But that said, boy, this is a neat trip. Pretty much unheard of area in arches, particularly compared to everywhere else in arches. So I would recommend it. You do want a high clearance vehicle. All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive would also be very helpful for the sand. You can air down and haul ass and cross your fingers. I don't recommend that. You be the judge on that. Great place, nobody around. Although I did meet one really cool guy. We chatted for a while. Strangely, I was gonna say something about this anyway. He brought it up. And that is, I would like to send my best wishes out to the desert drifter. And I know he had a bad accident. That was all the information I heard. But he really has been the one to watch, and his channel just exploded in a year. So best wishes to him and a speedy recovery. And we should all just live our lives to the fullest, because you never know when something scary might happen. So thank you, Andrew, for all your cool content. I am not a big anthropological guy. That said, being out here in the desert, I have gained some interest, as you probably noticed me talking about the obsidian. This piece is sharp as shit. It's like glass. Spear tip, anyone? If you want some solitude and still some cool stuff, and you are very competent in the desert, this is a worthy trip. So I would recommend it, and I wasn't sure. And then last, the boots did hold up very well. And here they are right here. And they are also got a King text, Gore-Tex. They were, again, a little big on me, which did make it sloppy, not my favorite, because I really like a technical fit. That said, they stuck to that rock really well. I didn't have a problem on any of the scramblings, and a couple of them were pretty steep. So Fox Heli for what I saw was 99 bucks on Amazon. Not bad. I mean, I personally am a huge bargain shopper and will search till I turn blue to find the fanciest thing for the cheapest amount. But if you just want to grab something that's pretty decent, these aren't bad. I gotta say, my feet are definitely comfortable. They weren't too tight, kind of good for a wider foot, and also just kind of keep your foot from, getting pinched to death. Actually, pretty good success there. A little better than I expected, to be honest, for a $100 boot on Amazon. But they did go pretty good. So thank you for that. And I think that about wraps it up. So good trip, northeast side of Arches, solitude, and beauty. We'll see you on the next one.